Aloha everyone, my name is Kapehe and I do developer relations at Sanity.io. So in this video, I'm going to do a demo walkthrough of the Sanity Connect app that you can add to your Shopify store. So what is Shopify? Shopify, if you wanted to create an online e-commerce store, it kind of has everything that you would need. So payment handling, user profiles, past customer purchases, all the things. Now with Sanity, Sanity is a content platform that helps you build with your content. So if you have an e-commerce store, you're going to have content. So it helps you get your content where you need it. And then the APIs allow for you to get your content wherever you need it. So Sanity and Shopify are great together because thanks to structured content and portable text, with Sanity, you're free to invent the formats that let you get your story across with your own content. And then using the awesome platform of Shopify, combining the two makes for a great editorial experience and getting your product in front of the right people. Now with e-commerce, you have a lot of moving parts to keep track of. There's the sizes and the colors and the quantity or who it's being shipped to. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and it can be very confusing and can get very unorganized very quickly. So by combining the two, Shopify and Sanity, you get an organized, structured way to keep all your content manageable. So today, I'm going to show you the Sanity Connect app and all of the great things it can do for your Shopify store. Let's get right into it. So if you head to shopify.com, we're going to log in. If you have not created an account, make sure you create a Shopify account. So we're going to hit login, and it has my login information. I'm going to hit next, hit login. And here we're going to create another store. We're going to start from scratch. You can add this Sanity Connect to an existing one, but for this video, I'm going to create a new one, and we'll do Sanity Connect Demo. So let's create that store. And success, is ready to go. So let's look at it. So here it's going to ask a couple questions. We're going to skip this for now. All right, so now it is all set up. And the very first thing we want to do is let's connect our Sanity Connect app. So we're going to click on app in this left-hand corner menu. And there's a bunch of things that you can see here, but we're going to click on this customize your store button in the upper right-hand corner. It's going to open up a new tab. And in here, we're going to be able to search for Sanity. So Sanity, we're going to hit Sanity Connect, and there's our app that we want. And we're going to see Add App. There's some things that you can find out about it, but we'll just click on that button. And behind the scenes, our Sanity app is going to be created. So we're going to install this app, connect the two, and finally connect with Sanity. Now, you're going to either need to log in with Sanity or authorize your Sanity account. If you do not have an account, be sure to create one. But I'm going to authorize. I have mine logging in with Google. Whichever you use, make sure you remember it because we're going to need that in a second. Now here, next step, we're going to create a new project. So click on this green button. You could add it to an existing project. And when I say project, it is a Sanity project. So you could add it to an existing one. I'm going to create a brand new one for this video. So now we have made in the background a Sanity project. Here is our project ID, and here is our data set. We're going to keep the direct sync on and the sync product data automatically. We want it automatically done, and I'm going to hit on start synchronizing now. And it is all good to go. So it synchronizes now, and pretty soon that button will turn green so that if we wanted to manually synchronize it, we could hit that. But because we have automatic setup, that will just automatically sync. Now I'm going to need this command to get my Sanity code on my computer. So I'm going to bring in my terminal. I've already copied and pasted that command, and I've navigated to the place that I want this project to live. So I'm going to paste in that command. This is going to add in the CLI, the project with the project ID and the data set. And I'm going to hit enter. It's going to ask us a couple of questions. Is that the correct path? Yes, it is. Hit enter. and it's building it out for us, adding it to our computer locally. And we are going to need to run one more command and then open that project up in your text editor of choice. I'm going to use VS Code today. So I'm going to CD into the Shopify Sanity Connect demo. Now that I'm in that project, I'm going to open it with my command code space period. And let's make this big. So here you can navigate. This is the code for your Sanity Studio. So the Sanity Studio is the front end of your Sanity content, of all of your content link. Now, if I went to sanity.json, I could find my project ID. That's what we've been seeing, and the data set. I'm going to leave all this how it is. A lot of this is already pre-built for you. There's schemas that you can go in and check out, but I'm not going to dive too much into this. Let's just get this up and running. So I'm going to hit Control tilde to open up my terminal. I'm going to run the command sanity start. So I'm going to hit enter, and that is going to start compiling it, and it's going to live on localhost 3333. And let's go check it out. Now, remember what you logged in to Sanity last time, Google, GitHub, or email password. Use that same one, otherwise you're going to have some authentication issues. And now I am logged in. So you're going to see a couple of widgets. It's going to take you directly to your Sanity Studio Dashboard. You're going to see the one on the left. The one on the right I want to really point out, but this has your store ID. So this is what we named it in Shopify. You have your project ID, the data set for your Sanity project, and we see that we don't have any products. That's because we don't have any products in our Shopify store. So if we don't see any, let's actually open the Sanity Connect app to get some products in there. So I'm going to click on that button, and it will take me directly to my store. So we've already dealt with all this. We already know everything that's going on. I want to click on products in this left-hand corner, and then click on add product. So let's create a new product. We'll do Sanity t-shirt, and let's add in a file. So you can drag and drop, or you can click on that add file and you can upload directly from your computer. So here's a Sanity t-shirt, and then scroll all the way to the bottom. And I just want to show you something. If I click on edit website SEO, here is a URL for this specific product. Now, everything we pull into our Sanity Studio, the things that will be read-only are the title, this initial image, and the URL. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to hit save. And congratulations, you added your first product. Let's go look at it in our Sanity Studio. And let's actually pull these out, and so we can see all of this happening at the same time. So I had my menu. Let me show you this real quick. I had my menu up here with like dashboard, desk, media, vision. That's now, because I'm collapsing it, in this little hamburger menu. So I'm going to click on that, and let's click on desk. So this is where all of my content lives in my Sanity Studio. I'm going to click on products, and we see Sanity t-shirt, but we see unavailable in Shopify. We want to fix that. And then we see a little error thing. It does not have an active status in Shopify. We want to change that. So we can click on this and we'll take us directly to this page, but because we already have it up, we can do it over here. And if we go to product status, change draft to active. So now this is an active product. So click on save, and right away we should see this because we have automatic sync on. This should go away. And then we have that unavailable in Shopify error go away as well. So now we have the $0 price. Let's actually add a price to it. Let's make it a $25 t-shirt. Save that. And we will automatically see that updated over here. Perfect. Now notice that these are read-only. I can't edit that here, but I can edit it over here. So keep in mind that Sanity pulls in that title and that slug and that image. And it's going to be read only because those are very specific and unique to Shopify. And you need to make sure those are correct on your Shopify store. So they're only read only here, but we do have them over here so that if your editors are working in the Sanity Studio, they'll be able to see what that title is. If I want to update it, we'll do Sanity t-shirts, and right away we will see that updated on our studio side. And there it is. If I want to update that URL, we go to search engine listing preview and add an S to the very end, save that. And then on our studio side, the slug will also be updated to reflect that added S. And there it is. Perfect. Now we have our default product. Let's actually add some variants. Variants being size or color or whatever it may be. If you have like a table, maybe you have different colored legs for different top colors. So it all just depends on what you need for your e-commerce. Now I'm going to come down to options. And here I'm going to click on this product has options. Let's do size. And we'll do small, medium, and large. Done. Now we have those variants. Save that. And watch what happens over here. Over here, we're going to get the default kind of not be active anymore. And then we're going to get a bunch of variants. So if we click on variants, we now have small, medium, and large. But the default, because there's no size assigned to that default initial value, is now gone. But now we have these variants for small, and you can't change that. That has to be defined in your Shopify store. But that is how you add different variants. And if we wanted to see the syncing going on between our Sanity Studio and our Shopify store, I'm going to go back to the dashboard and let's go down to that widget. And things that we've been doing behind the scenes has been updating this dashboard widget for us. So 3 minutes ago, we added the t-shirt, but a minute ago, we added that variant. And so things are being added. And if you had like sweaters or hats or socks, things like that, as you add them, as you update them, then that would show here and it would be updated. And if I ever wanted to manually update it, I can always go to that synchronize now button. Now, if I wanted to delete this, let me show you what that looks like between the two. So I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom and we're going to hit delete product. Sure, we want to delete it. So let's hit delete product. And it is now deleted out of our Shopify store. But Sanity doesn't delete your content. So if we go to our desk, oh, and you saw that automatic sync. I went away too quickly. But 11 seconds ago, we deleted it. So that automatic sync shows up in this widget. And if I go to products, it will say deleted from Shopify. So you have to go in and delete it yourself if you really want it deleted out of your store. Otherwise, we'll just see this red X across it and this little subtext saying deleted from Shopify. If I want to really delete it and get rid of it forever, I have to go in myself, click on this little arrow down here and hit delete. And then that will get rid of it completely. Otherwise, you will just see this. And until you do something with it, it will stay like this. Now, let me show you a little demo app we created to have a front-end example. You can, of course, use any front-end like Next.js or Gatsby, but here we're using our preview of Shopify's Hydrogen framework. So this is the front-end side, and this is the studio side. This is a Shopify store, and it has the Sanity Connect app linked up to it. So I really wanted to show how portable text can really take your e-commerce store to the next level. So I'm going to go to products. No, let's go to articles. We'll do editorial and let's create a new one. All right, so let's name this new article and we'll do generate. And let's just copy in some text and then we'll leave the rest how it is and we'll hit publish. Now, in order to see that on my front end side, the way we have it set up is I'm going to add it to my other pages drop down in my menu. I'm going to do an internal link and we'll do new article. You can name it whatever you want, but it's going to reference this new article. Awesome. So I'm going to publish that and then give this a quick refresh. And under other pages, we should see new article. So I'm going to click on that and we have our text. Let me show you the really awesome portable text editor that we have in here. So I'm going to expand this. So this is our text editor. Expand it with these arrows. And in here, we have a couple things that are already built into the Sanity Connect app. We have this product tag, email, we can do internal links, and we can do external links. So it's really great for referencing your products. So here, let me show you a couple ways on how we can reference different products in different ways for our front end. And this can all be done directly in your portable text editor. So I'm going to add in a line that says, if you are interested in buying the vase, click here. So I'm going to highlight here. I'm going to click on this product icon, and this can give me a little drop down. And I'm going to look up that vase, and let's bring up a variant. We'll do glass, and the call to action is going to be 1 and add to cart. So I'm going to keep it just like that. Publish that. And now over here, we will see that line added that I added. And if I click here, the call to action will do exactly what we told it to do. So it now added that product to our cart. Another way we can do that is adding, if we click on this little plus sign, adding this product, not inline, but just adding the product. And we'll do the vase, and we'll do fire this time. And the caption will be add the fire vase to my cart. Perfect. And then publish that. And over here on our front end side, we will see that product. And there it is. So now so there's the text that I add the fire vase to my cart. Click on that and it adds it to my cart. Cool. And then the last one I wanted to show you is if we add one more, we'll do the margin, the one that's going to live on the margin. We got to click inside that. Click on that. Same thing. Let's do the vase. Let's do cream, and we'll do add to cart. Publish that. And now we'll just see it look like this. It'll be like a little different color. So now over here, if we expand this, there's our product added to our margin. So a lot can happen in this portable text editor. One of my favorites being this, where you can just like have some call to actions that are great for customers. Maybe you have a blog post on why something was created or how something was created, and you don't want them having to navigate all over the place. You can just give them that quick call to action on how to buy the product that you're talking about. And then adding this in the margin. Awesome. Again, add to cart, and it adds it to the cart. Now, all of the payments and all of the like cart checkout and all that is handled with Shopify still. Just the content handling and the inline text for the product, the referencing, images, all of the content in your content lake is going to be managed with the Sanity Connect app. And you can really take this code and build upon it. If you wanted to have something have an image, or if you wanted to have something reference this product always, or whatever it is, you can do a lot of custom stuff in this code. So really take advantage of how you can get your Sanity Connect app to take your Shopify store to the next level. Now, I hope that demo was very helpful. Let me just show you a couple more things before I go. If you have more questions about Sanity, you can go to slack.sanity.io, and there's a whole community here that can answer questions about Sanity that you may have, or just come and say hi, and we'll chat all things Sanity with you and Shopify. But you can definitely join that community. And the last thing I want to point out are the docs that you can find. So here are all the docs for the Sanity Connect for Shopify, how to install it, things that you'll find, how to synchronize, references, all the good stuff that you need to know can be found here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm very excited to see how you use the Sanity Connect app for your Shopify store. Thanks, everyone. Bye.